Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for another episode of M.U.D TV. This episode, we want to talk about the struggles of being a black man in the United States of America. Larry, just give me a few things and stuff like that, or at least I want to ask a few questions. How do you feel about how people look at us as a men and stuff like that? Because I notice when we go to the parks and everything like that, me and him carry our kids to parks and stuff, so people come to us and say, "Oh, that's so nice that I see you." But most time when I went to the park, I always seen men always at the park and stuff. So I never seen any ladies. I don't know, you ladies may say different and stuff like that. But my struggles as a black man is basically just getting the representation. Basically, when a black man do something good and stuff like that, everybody, or not even good, do something what you supposed to do, being a man. How you feel about that aspect of being a man?
I mean, there's a lot come with being a man. A lot of people think you just wake up, put your shoes on, pull your pants up, I have a child or whatever, you're a man. I mean, no, that don't make you a man, though. I mean, it's hard work to get into being a man. I mean, mentally, physically, all of it, like, with being a man. And a lot of people don't get that and don't know that. Like, I mean, it's so much pressure on a man because, I mean, when you're a real man and you're there for your kids, you're there for your family, like, you got your whole family on your back. Like, I know me, I look out for my kids and they my best interest. Like, you see what I'm saying? Despite their mom or whatever, like, they always, like, I'm looking out for them, trying to make sure they getting the stuff they need, the education, and all of that. But at the same time, I just don't get the credit or like, I don't, and it go a lot with a lot of black men, and that's why a man got to go through a lot to be a man, because you got to build yourself up, because ain't nobody gonna steal, a lot of people not gonna steal, give you your credit, go look at you like you doing it. They looking at you like, you're supposed to do this right here. You gotta do this, or you're supposed to do this. Like I always say, I'm supposed to do no mistake. I can just stay black and die, but it's a choice. Like being a man, see what I'm saying? And I think every male should try to be a man in their life, but some of them can't make it happen though, because it's so much, what I'm saying? Only the strong survive. Like,
yep. And the pressure, even from my struggles as being a man here, one thing about it as a man and stuff like that, a lot of times we don't like showing our feelings. Don't want to show a sign of weakness. Everybody always say, I'm a man, I'm a man.
So when you show your feelings, they're gonna step on them. Like, I just show my feelings to certain, women, in the past and all of that, and they were like, oh, like, you a man, you don't supposed to be feeling like this, or you shouldn't be shedding no tear.
Yeah.
Like,
even from just feelings, but financially, all kind of things and stuff. Like if I fail and stuff like that, most people glorify me failing. Things I take steps at, what I do. Sometimes I like, as what I always do, I always take a minute, or I take a week and I meditate that whole week and basically just focus on what I need to do. Anytime I get ready to do a big move in my life, I always like being alone. It's not like I'm mad at someone or anything like that.
You gotta do that because you gotta regroup and refresh yourself, just like this computer or whatever. You gotta refresh yourself because a man got to stay consistent on what he's doing. If he can't stay consistent, it's like you really ain't nobody. Like, I can be did for my kids like 100 times. It can be one time that I couldn't come through for them, and that'll be like take it all hell. Like, he should be able to do this for his kids, or you see, they won't look at it like, oh, he been doing so much for his kids, and being there, being a father. Yep. They won't even look at that, going to all the school meetings, doing the thing he's supposed to.
But I think sometimes they don't never look at the little small things we do as man. We from with the kids to from finances to things we worry about in our head and our mind and basically pursuing a legacy for our children and stuff like that to survive. Sometimes we take a back seat and let the woman go up front just to make sure they understand that, okay, we love you and stuff like that, and we support you and stuff like that. But at the same time, women need to understand that we need to help as well. We need support as well. And stuff like
we don't need that, like, he a deadbeat, or he ain't nothing, and telling the kids. A lot of times women feel the kids head with all these things, and the kids are halfway be feeling some type of way.
So tell me something, how you felt when, like, kids that you do have and stuff like that, and the woman's, like, if a man paying child support and doing everything he can for the kids, and a woman won't even let him even see his kids, how do you feel about that point and stuff like that?
It's heartbreaking It's heartbreaking, bro, because, I mean, I'm going through this situation, a situation like that right now. Like, I hadn't seen my daughter since she was like 6 months, 6 or 7 months. And I was doing everything for her. Like, I ain't never cheated on her mom, like nothing. I was always there, like doing stuff, like buying my daughter stuff. I always had her, holding her, playing with her, you know, and all of that. And she got took out of my life, like, basically for no reason, because of, like, her family, like somebody else dictating her life, like, and telling her things, like putting stuff in her head. Like, I hadn't seen my daughter like in 12 years now, 12 or 13 years. Like, but ain't nobody gonna care how I feel about that, though. You see what I'm saying? Like,
you just say you weren't trying hard enough to go see her. And
yeah, it's like I want hard enough. And do what she tell me now. That I have got contact back with my baby mom. She tell me, like, you know, you weren't trying hard enough to find me. Or, you know, you weren't trying hard enough to see her, you know, or this and that. But I'm like, how hard should I try? When I was there from the beginning, to do stuff for my child and everything, I was there for her. And you just, like, disappeared, like like mad, like disappeared. I don't know where you were. Like, and I was, like I told her, I was going through things in my life. Like, I was still finding myself then and going through things, you know. So you got to understand all of it. Like,
from my past experience and stuff, like I seen a lot of good fathers, and I seen a lot of bad fathers. But I actually seen a lot of bad mothers as well and stuff like that. People don't never want to just expand on that.
Exactly.
At all.
Because she blamed me. My baby mom blamed me. But at the same time, like, okay, she like had my daughter the whole time, but she had help. She had her mom and everything, her family to help her. And they have her just as much as my baby mom have her. So, like, my baby mom can go out of town, can go party, she can go to wherever she want to go. Like, you see what I'm saying? And, you know, but I'm the fault, though. Like, but you had somebody there. Like, I ain't got nobody here for me, like, to help me take care of my kids, my family. I got to do that.
Yeah. And it's hard. I think it's the hardest thing and stuff like that when we go through. Sometimes we don't have the people we can come and talk to. It's hard to go talk to another man, like your father's dead and stuff like that. And then most of the guys you do deal with in life are not supportive. They basically looking to get trying to talk to your girl behind your back, being, you know,
everybody got a motive.
People ain't trying to be supporting them because they did something. They look at your faults and never understand because somebody did something in the past. That don't mean they still that person and stuff like they can't change it. At the same time, they'll take one thing you did bad and forget about all the 100 things you did good.
I mean, because the same people, like, you know, the same people be talking about you. Like, I might not have my life all together, you know, when I was younger, or, you know, with some of my kids and everything. But it's like, it's about what I'm doing now, because some of the same people that say I want nothing, I probably put all kind of bad stuff in the atmosphere about me. Like, they some of the same people that stuck in the same place right now. They're like, really ain't matured no better, or, you know, they ain't grew no better financial wise, and none of that. They still in the same spot. But I have, though.
Yep. And I think they only look at, and I always feel, even with a woman and stuff, I always tell for a relationship, I always think about it as 3 pillars that you need to build a relationship: physically, spiritually, and mentally. Physically, it's sex and stuff like that, body touching and stuff. Spiritually, we need to believe in the same thing. We need to have the same goals and all that type of stuff. We need to basically believe in the same God. We need to basically come spiritually together. And then mentally, we need to basically be one accord, on one accord. Right. We need to go and make this money, and we need to know.
You're right about that. I don't mean to cut y'all, but, you know, and a lot of women always want to be married. You know, they talk about men all the time. You know, they ain't did this and that, and throw all these things out there, but they always want somebody to marry them. But they ain't even marriage material. Like, you see what I'm saying? And I know some of the same women that I talk to, some of my baby moms, like, they still with nobody. Like, they still with nobody, you know. But I was nobody, though. I wasn't nobody at the time.
Yeah, I always figure out in life, and sometimes, and most people don't even want, and I always tell people as a man, and sometimes, that physical thing is a very deep, people don't understand it. Sometimes people don't understand. When you met this person, you were doing all kind of different things and stuff like this with this person and stuff like that. But then all of a sudden you get this person, then you want to stop it.
You're right.
Then you already know what this person was, but when you met him and stuff like that, you already know he's a physical creature. He want to be taught and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden you get with him, then you want to stop it and stuff like that. So I always say, it's your fault, plain and simple. It's your fault because you know what you were getting into.
And they go along with anything. A lot of women get with guys knowing they do cheat, got 3 or 4 women, or knowing they say a drug, you know, knowing they probably ain't gonna be a good father. They get with them and still have babies by them. You know,
but they respect. Seem like they respect you. Like I have heard women saying they respect it. They don't want a nice guy. They don't want a guy that gonna do it. They want somebody to curse somebody. They want somebody to pull their hair and slap them side the head and stuff. But at the same time, I'm a nice guy. You know, like a certain type of woman is not going to be attracted to me and stuff like that. And I already came to the conclusion that what it is and stuff like that. A woman that doesn't want anything, don't want to have anything and stuff like that, trying to look for the guy with the tattoos and all this type of stuff, they don't want nothing to do with me. But a woman that's trying to get her life, trying to do all her things and stuff like that, they're going to love me to death.
Right.
And I had to find myself in that. And most guys don't. Most guys, I know a lot of young men and stuff, and you know them too, they're trying to find themselves, that they have hatred, that they don't even understand what's going on in their spirit and stuff like that.
The same way by a lot of women. They got a lot of hatred in their heart and stuff, like for things they've been through probably because their father wasn't there for them. Like it's some, you know, different things that they went through in their life. Their mother might not have been there for them. A lot of them have stuff to still inside of them that they can't let go. And they kind of like intervene with the relationship they always in, because they got this certain demeanor and attitude.
Yeah, and I always feel, and how I feel in life and stuff like that, before, even as a man and stuff like that, we have to, before we even try to find the right woman and stuff like that, the first thing I always tell everybody and stuff like that, spiritual view, a man to find it, a woman to find it a good thing and stuff. It ain't said the woman to find it, a man find it. It said, so sometimes we always backwards. But what we need to do as a man and sometimes we need to get ourselves right. We need to find out who we really are as a person, and then who we are inside as well.
I look at when you find yourself, you find everything else. Like, you ain't got to be trying to find it. I'm not saying you find it like that by going out, but when you find yourself, things just start happening like that. Like the right type of people start coming in your life, the right women, like all of that.
Yeah. And think about it, Larry. You know me. I never wanted kids. No, I never wanted kids. But all through my life, I always was attracted to kids. Not attracted that way, but attracted to doing what kids do and stuff like that. Love doing with my nieces and nephews. I married a woman with kids and stuff like that, and I love the kids the same way.
And my kids look at you like an uncle, you know, like and stuff like that. They know, you know, who be there for them, who you know, who in their best interest and all of that, you know.
But most people that do know me and stuff like that, they know I go beyond with with all my stepkids and stuff, my wife kids and stuff. I go beyond what even the fathers do and stuff like that. Yeah. And I'm thinking about it. I'm the guy that don't want kids and stuff like that, but I go beyond because I love my wife so much, and then I love her kids. I love them just like mine. How I look at it right now, hell, sooner or later, my little girl right now, she's looking like me now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how much I do. Because that's what I always say. A man gonna do what a man gonna do when he need to do it and stuff like that. I'm not gonna shortcut. I don't worry about what somebody else didn't do. I just do what I need to do. I don't, oh, they ain't gonna eat it. They fathers ain't doing this. I don't care. I'm gonna do it for them and stuff like that. And that's how I look at it.
Because energy is everything.
Yes.
Like, you know, it's not the blood that connect us. It's the energy.
Yes.
The right type of energy and stuff. That will connect us right there. So, you know, a kid know that you love them, like, and you do certain things for them and all that. They gonna love you no matter what. You ain't gotta be their biological father or none of that. But guess what? You still their father at the end of the day.
Yeah, and
because y'all got that bond, got that connection. You know what I'm saying?
And my little girl always called me. She getting mixed up because when she was going over her father's house and stuff like that, they was telling her one thing, and then but I always told her, you call me whatever you want.
A lot of people aren't connected, man. Like a video game, you unplug it, disconnected. Like, you know, from their kids, from a lot of women, from disconnected from men because they think a certain way, and not they just now you got to connect with the universe, you know, and connect with people and stuff like.
But think about it, man. I'm a natural loner. You know, I'm a natural loner. But at the same time, when I go do something to make my little girl feel happy and stuff, I go pick up her nieces, her nephews, and I bring them all to the house and let them play. I go carry them on trips and stuff like that. I try to benefit them all because I don't want them growing up the way I grew up. I want them growing up connected.
And like I said, the city, like Memphis, most of the other women just got that Memphis mentality, like a lot of women, because they were born like that and were taught like that, you know, programmed like a certain way to like live a life and think about men, guys, and all of that.
I think a woman is the women I see around here and stuff like that. And I don't want to say about every woman. There's some good women out there. There's a lot of good women out there, just like there's a lot of good men. But sometimes I think a lot of people just lost up in their own self. And just like I said,
because they can't see it. They're not connected with themselves, so they're not going to connect with nobody else really. Because they can't even see it, blind to the fact.
Yeah. And then just like the name of the subject was, you know, being a man. the problem about being a man is so hard because what we do, we try to take the world up on our shoulders by ourselves without any help and stuff like that, without people understanding what's going on in our own. Like most people call me, if you meet me, you're gonna think I'm mean as I don't know what. You're gonna think I'm angry. You're gonna think I'm standoffish and stuff like that. No, what I'm doing, I'm checking you out. I'm seeing what you're all about and stuff. I'm checking your character of your person. But if once you talk to me and have a conversation with me, you're gonna find out people that I have been over with, you know, when I work my jobs and stuff like that, and I was, you know, the boss of these people and stuff like that. They can tell you, he's there for you through thick and thin and stuff. I'll quit a job for my people and stuff like that.
And go back to like, you know, why a lot of people don't know people, like, you know, even the people who. A lot of people even together with one another don't even know the other person. Like only if they really understood that person, you know, and everything, got to really know them. But they got with them for a purpose though. Like because they had a nice ride. The guy had a nice ride. The guy was selling drugs, you know. He looked good to him, like, you know.
Looks fade, materialistic stuff you can always get.
You end up bitter with the person, like, and they're just a life period. Not just women with men, just all the way around. Like, you know, I find out people, like you say, you got to sit, but you got to learn how to read people. You know?
Standoffish, like even when I worked and stuff like that, when I walked in the building, most people know who the boss was when they walk in. They already know who I was. You know, just the way I carry myself and stuff like that.
You know, you set the tone.
But as a whole, even when they walk in the house, most people gonna come to me. They're gonna come to me with a certain amount of reverence. They already know I don't want to mess with him and stuff like that because. But at the same time, once you get to know me and stuff, like I'm very laid back. But at the same time, I love my space. I love my quiet time. I love my interaction. I just love when me and my little girl here by ourselves and stuff like that. It's perfect for me. But at the same time, I still worry about different things, aspects, what's going on with the elections, new business ventures I'm finna get ready to get in. Think about it, bro. I'm doing real estate and stuff like that now. Think about it. Every time I make a mistake and stuff like that, most people don't understand when you take a $50,000 loss, it's a $50,000 loss. Most people don't, y'all never dealt with something like that. I have dealt with that and stuff like that. When we take losses and stuff and we still got to pick ourselves back up and keep on going and stuff like moving forward. It's hard to tell my wife, oh, baby, I made this bad investment and stuff like that. But you need a woman that can support you. And right now, I do have a woman that can support me in each and every way. And she do give me directions and stuff like that. And we do come together as a team, as one.
There's another time, like a lot of women, just how they want is a man to support them. Like, you know, that's how they want. Like, but, you know, they don't want to get the support back, though. Like, you know.
But even with that support and stuff like that, but even like I was saying, like spiritually, just when we was talking about earlier, spiritually, we got to believe in the same thing. We got to believe in the same God. You can't believe in Buddha and I believe in freaking a satanic worship and stuff like that.
Yeah, we got to support one another, just like me and you. I mean, you know, how you gonna support me? I'm not gonna support you. Like, you know, it's just.
And you don't have to agree on everything. Most people think about supporting. When you support, you don't have to agree with the person doing, but you still can support them and stuff like that and give them pointers. Okay, I think you're doing it this way and stuff. I think we need to change it this way. I think the mindset of a black man, we need to come together and stuff like that. Help our brothers in arms and stuff. Hey, bro, I see you falling. Hey, take this, man. Hey, I want to support you in this business. I want to support you in that. I want to do it. And sometimes it's not even about financial. It's basically about just being there for that guy and stuff. Like sometimes you just need a shoulder to cry on because sometimes a man, it's hard to cry, bro.
Nobody want to support the man. Like I be on social media. I got friends and stuff on there who started their own business and stuff like that. You know, I always supported them. You know, share their stuff. You know, put likes on it, you know, try to tell people about it, recommend them to people that don't even be knowing half the time. Don't even know I'm doing it. Don't fight for them, though. You see what I'm saying? And this is just the way we got to be out here, though. Like, we shouldn't try to discredit nobody. I think we bigger than somebody, you know, or not like that because, I mean, it's a hard struggle out here. I mean, but on another hand, the black man just don't get the credit we deserve because the same business I'm telling you about that the black man posted and nobody put likes on it, a woman can come post her business, they're going to put likes on it. Like, especially if she look good, they're going to get all the likes and people going to spend money with them just, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's even the wrong mentality. Even when you said that, it made me cringe because basically we looking at the outer part of the person and stuff like that. Still looking at what's inside them and what they actually trying to do and stuff like that. Think about it. Me and you created this channel, M.U.D TV and stuff like that. We're not going to get that much. We're going to get probably more hate than anything. And we understood that. And I understand this is not about
people that said they support family or friends, you know, but I'm not mad about that because, you know, And they don't pay me at the end of the day. So like, you know.
But we doing it, think about it. What I'm doing, what we talking about is not politically correct. Not what people want to hear. I mean, but we doing what people need to hear and stuff like that. But then with that woman, the sexuality of the woman and stuff like that, instead of basically saying what's in your mind, you basically throwing your body out there saying, look at me, I'm all good looking and stuff like that, show them. But when them looks fade and stuff, what do you have after that? What do you have after that? Even when you brought up about the women choosing a guy over a good looking car and stuff like that, okay, he got a car, that don't mean he gonna let you drive it.
Right.
That don't mean he gonna carry you in and stuff.
The name ain't on the title. Like none of that.
You don't own nothing. You barely getting used for a piece of thing. And one thing I would say, I actually have more respect for a prostitute because at least they get paid for what they services than some of these people in the streets nowadays. Some of these women just getting it up for nothing at all.
Right.
And you can take me the wrong way. A stripper and stuff, I have much respect for strippers, prostitutes, because they getting paid for their services. They getting paid, they do it, and then they gotta go. This is what I'm gonna do to get this money right now. Right. But most of these women right here and out there, they just get hoping the man pay the bill. They hope.
And I hear a lot of that. You know, women bashing other women for what they do.
Yeah.
People just bashing people, period, though.
And why would you bash another woman? I thought y'all together. Y'all, you know, girl power, black girl magic and stuff like that. What about that magic right there? Y'all, I never understood that concept. First you downgrade the man, and then you downgrade the woman at the same time. Then, so what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look at you and stuff like that and say, what's wrong with you and your inside? Because that means you got to corrupt inside. Right. That you knocking your man down and you knocking the women down at the same time. And the only thing you can offer is to a man is sex, bro. You know we can get that. It's easy to get sex, man. You can get laid at any time.
Every corner you hit, it's like, you know.
The problem is getting the right one.
It's just like they say a buzz, it won't come in every 10 minutes.
Yeah,
you know.
Man,
so
man, you see some ugly brothers and stuff like they getting laid and stuff like that, left and right and stuff like that. So I think we'll be all right with that. So you need to offer more than that, and then at the same time, as a man, what do you offer a woman? If you say about every woman you talk to is bad, you need to take an inner look. You need to look in the mirror yourself and say, what's wrong with me?
You're right. And I know I've been out here messing with women who wasn't nothing. I know wasn't nothing. I wasn't nothing at the time. You know what I'm saying? But I still never just downgrade women. Like, you know, the women's, they ain't about nothing. They did, you know, because, I mean, it is what it is. But, I mean, actually, though, I do know a lot of good women, though. Like, you know, I mean, but it just all your mindset in your area, where you at.
And what you're looking for.
Yeah, what you're looking for, and, you know, the whole area thing. Like, so, you know, I know if I'm looking for a certain type of person, woman, or whatever, like, I'm going to go to a certain.
But then, what we talked about earlier, spiritual. Because one thing about spirits connect, most people, y'all may not believe me, just hear me out. Spirits connect and stuff like certain type of spirits be up on you and stuff like that, that you attract a certain type of person. If you attract the same type of woman all the time, like a woman ain't trying to have anything like that as a man, if you attract this type of, or even as vice versa, a woman attract the same type of man, you probably need to take an inner look at yourself. You need to probably have some moment of clarity and pray and meditate on certain things and stuff and get that spirit out of you. Because if you're looking for a certain type of man, you actually need to put it down and write it on paper. This is the type of man, and then you need to write on one side, this is the type of man, write a list of the type of man you're looking for, what you want in that, the qualities of that man. And then you need to, on the other side, what qualities do you bring to the table for that man? So if you want a millionaire, and you ain't bringing nothing to the table, you ain't bringing nothing, no education, nothing, no foundation, nothing. You just want a millionaire instead of somebody to take care of you. Now you kind of on the wrong side. Now y'all ain't evening out. Y'all are not y'all unequally yoked.
And basically what all people want, they want to give me a handout. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of these women and a lot of these guys, they just want a handout.
Yeah, guys looking for the baddest chicken. Most guys are saying, "Oh man, you know, she a good girl, but she too big and stuff like that." Okay, so both of y'all can work out together then. If she a good girl, she got all the qualities you want in a relationship as a woman. Okay, let's both of y'all go and let's both of us go to the gym and we work out, and then next thing it should be bad.
What they say, build a bitch. You know? What they say, I mean, the women, they say the same thing about us, you know.
But even the same thing about a man. So if you got a man that's good looking, but he's a little overweight and stuff like that, but you like this guy with the 6-pack and 8-pack and stuff like that, but he ain't about nothing. He poor gutter, but he totally trash. He's staying with mama and stuff like that.
I mean, I take performance over preference.
Yes.
In the day.
Yeah. But then you got this guy that's a little heavy and stuff like that. Okay, let's go to the, all right, baby. All right, now let's go to the park. Let's go walk around the park and stuff. Help him. Basically, help him get the
what do you having this car, this nice car and stuff, you know, see, it don't run good, but you got this other car over here, you know, might not be so much shiny and everything, but run good,
run
you know.
Good. Go everywhere.
Everywhere.
The other one broke down and stuff like that.
So I'd rather take performance over preference.
Yeah. Quality over quantity at all times. And I always pick my life up. When I chose my wife and stuff, it was quality over quantity and stuff like that. I had many offers and stuff like that, but the quality means the whole thing.
Yeah, because the offers are always gonna be out there. Yeah. Like for everything you want, really, you know, if you want to get more money, there's offers out there. People doing everything from scamming people online, from robbing stuff. You know, so there's options always out there though. But just the choices you're gonna make though.
Yeah, and just like you said, and just like we keep on hitting on the man and the woman, but the man at the same time, as a man, you should never call a woman a B. All kind of words and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, what you want somebody to call your daughter that.
Right.
And you always have, and I always took that philosophy on everything.
It's a mindset with, you know, another program. It's a mindset.
Yep.
How the women.
Because you're getting programmed by the rap music. And then why do they put the rap music out there? Because one thing about it, they ain't gonna put no rap music talking about, if a Jewish artist came down, he ain't gonna be talking about no Jews and stuff like that.
Nah.
If a white artist come out, he ain't gonna be talking about no white. If a Mexican artist come out, talking about, you know, he ain't gonna be talking about. But when a black artist come out, they promote the most gutterish type of stuff to degrade our people there is and stuff like that. And most of and we don't even own the stations and stuff. Don't let no these jokers tell you they own their music. No, they don't. No. They just lying to you. But the thing about it and stuff like that, don't let that music fill your head up with nothing but negativity about the woman, the black woman, and then don't let the music, the woman, don't let the music fill you up. Only good men out there is thugs and person that's selling drugs and stuff like that. I ain't knocking nobody what you do and stuff like that. At the end of the day, if I had to sell drugs and stuff to feed my family, so I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Rob, like, you know, but it's only if I had to do it though. It's not the same from the sell drugs.
But that's not a life I want to keep on living all my life and stuff, because I already know the end result of it and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean,
everything is for a season.
Yeah, I've been there and done that, and you know, there ain't no life. Yeah, there ain't no style, no lifestyle.
All right. You got one thing. We do want to have, we want to keep on continuing this conversation about building up the black man and the black woman and stuff like that.
We ain't trying to bash nobody or, you know, or take light of nobody or nothing. Like, we just trying to really just give a better insight to understanding each other. Right?
And to any woman that want to come on out of a video and stuff like that, live stream with us and stuff like that, we would love to have your opinion and have a sit down with us as well, because we would love to get you guys' opinions as well. From my insight, I may be wrong on certain things and stuff like that, but that's how I do things. I'm a very harsh man, I guess, to a certain thing. I only do certain things. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna curse you out and stuff like that. But I am gonna tell you how I feel.
Right. Might not like me, but you're gonna respect me.
Yes. I don't. And I may tell you how I feel, but I don't show emotion. My daughter and stuff like one thing I never told them. One reason I never wanted kids and stuff like that, because I thought I'd never be able to show emotions and stuff like that, like a regular person, like you'll show your kid and stuff like that. But I found out once I did have them and stuff like that, I could still show emotions and stuff like that. So don't get me wrong, every now and then I still get back in my old zone, because how I grew up and stuff, I grew up as being a man at all times, being a man at everything I do and stuff like that. And sometimes that hurts me, that pride and stuff like that I can't never voice my opinion and stuff like that, or voice my emotions to my the kids like I should do it.
I mean, everybody ain't good with it though. I mean, but people, you learn though, you know, different. Some people might learn at different ages, you know, but it's life though, man. As long as you try to understand and develop. Like in life, that's all what matters, though.
Nah, you showed me so much stuff by seeing you with your kids and stuff like that. How you show your love and stuff like that. How you basically break down, you come down as a child and stuff like that. And you get down there with them and stuff like that.
And you're right though, and I like doing that though. My dad did a lot of stuff with me, my mom, but I want to do better with mine. But I mean, but hell, people be jealous of it though. Like it's crazy though. You see what I'm saying? Like. And I mean, you just got to stand for what you stand, be for who you for though. Like, and like I said, my kids are the most important thing, number one thing in my life. Like, you know.
All right. But thank you guys for this this episode. We want to keep on having different talks about different things, from music to industry to politics to business as well and stuff like that. That's what we're trying to bring to. There's a lot of people coming out there talking about different things and stuff like that. But first thing
we want to hear from everybody: drug dealers, rappers, like whatever you're doing. You got your own business, restaurant, food, like whatever. We want to hear everybody's opinion, because
that's what builds a community and stuff like that. We just can't say, because we all live in the same community and stuff like that.
We want to mess with and connect with everybody, even though we might not even like it. You might not like us, but like, we still can connect and do this, dog. You know what I'm saying?
And don't let the smile fool you. Now I got these hands. All right. Thank y'all.